Hi there! This is just a quick extra video to go with part 6, row 7 of our quilt along, and I'm going to show you how to use this file that I've added to the Bernina blog to draw your own block. So in case you don't have a printer right now with the whole corona situation, you can draw your own block. So let's get started. So here's what I'm using. I have printed out this one since I do have a printer, but if you don't have a printer you will just have this on your screen or on your phone, just to have the measurements that you see along the sides. And then I'm just going to transfer it to a normal paper, but you can transfer it directly to freezer paper if you want to. So what you want to start with is drawing up the block. So the whole block is 8.5 inches by 5 3/4. So let me draw a line first. Just going to draw these lines and mark 5 3/4 over here and 8.5 over here. So here's my 5 3/4 mark. I'm first just going to draw a rectangle. So lining up my ruler with those lines so that I have 90-degree angles. And then from here, there we go. So this is my rectangle of 5 3/4 by 8 inches. And now I'm going to look at the measurements on my paper. So let's draw these two lines first. For that I need this measure, that is 4 inches, and to go to the center of the top line, that is 2 7/8 of an inch. So actually I have to find the center, so you could also fold your rectangle in half, but I'm just going to measure it. That is 1, 2 and 7/8. And then from this side I need to go down 4 inches, and also on this side I need to go down 4 inches. And then I have 3 points to draw 2 lines. So from here I am going to the center top, and from the center top to here. So there are my first pieces, and I can already mark this as piece 6 and this as piece 7. Yeah, so let's take 2 other lines. I am going to go with these measures. So there's 1.5 inch and 2 3/4 inch, and that will give me this point and this point. So 1.5 inch and 2 3/4 of an inch, and I want to have those at the bottom. 1.5 inch, and let's see, from there I need 1, 2 3/4. So then I should be left with another 1.5 inch. Yeah, that's correct. So then I have my 2 markings at the bottom, and I want to draw these lines to the top. And these 2 lines are both on 2 5/8 of an inch from the side. So I'm going to measure here. Let me see, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of an inch on that side, and also from this side 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of an inch. So then I have 2 new markings at the top, and I can use those to draw a line. And I'm not going to draw this line too thickly because I only need part of this line. So just going to draw a light line, and also this one, just a light line. But I guess You can still see it, right? So now I only need to make this line and this line, and then I can draw up my whole arrow. So let's see what measurements we need for that, and they are here at the side. We need 2, that is 2 3/8 of an inch, and 2 7/8 of an inch. So I'm going to mark that on both sides of my block. There we go, my ruler here. 1, 2 inches, and then 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, and also on 7/8 of an inch. So that is over here. So those 2 markings is what I need, and I'm also going to put those on this side. 1, 2, 3/8 and 7/8. Okay, and also for that I'm going to draw light lines. That's 1 and 2. So now I have all my guides in place to draw my whole block. What you need to draw is these lines go up to the first crossing over here. I think it will make sense when I draw it and you see the one where it goes. So those lines just go up to here, and then you can number it. This will be your piece 1, and this is going to be piece 2. This is going to be piece 3. So now all we need to do is draw these lines, and you are going to draw one line from here to here. So that's going to be the first line of the arrowhead. There we go. And then the second one is going to be from the center to here. So that's the second line you need on the arrowhead. There we go. And this part is going to be piece 4. This is going to be piece 5. So now we have all the lines in here. And let me just color this a little bit so that you really see what happened. So let's say piece 4, that is this pink one. And piece 5 is this whole triangle. So then you also see what lines we don't need anymore. So this whole triangle is part 5. Okay, and then on both sides we have background. So we have part 6 is over here. Part 7 is over here. And then these 3 don't have any double lines in it. But yeah, that is all the pieces that we need. So that is how you can use your measurements to draw your own block. Yeah, just take a look also at the original pattern. So when you draw it, you can check it if you have all the parts in the correct place, and yeah, maybe it's easier to use a pencil so that you can erase the lines that you don't need, so that it's clearer to see the lines that you do need. So that's it. That is how you draw your own pattern. I hope this helped and that you can start making the down and up row. Have fun with it, and I can't wait to see all your halfway pictures of the first 6 rows of our quilt along. Bye bye!